Shalom. I want to begin the lesson off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double blessing and honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth through the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. So I came across this video today. It's a TikTok of a woman speaking. And so I'm just going to go ahead and let the video play, and we're going to break it down.
250 years is the estimated time of how long an empire survives. Do you want to know how long America's at? 248. We are watching in real time the downfall of the United States of America, and we don't even realize it. We talking about upholding democracy this, upholding democracy that. They said the exact same thing in Rome. They all fell. And they all fell because of a common theme. They fell because they did not respect the common people that made their nation great in the first place. They forgot who they were. They forgot to give respect where respect is due.
No, I'm going to just pause it right there. I'm going to just say this. Those kingdoms fell because it was prophecy. Those kingdoms fell because Yahweh judged them. That is the reason why. Not because they didn't respect the people. Now, of course, with Babylon the Great, Esau Edom disrespects all nations, even his own. He doesn't care about his own nation. So when she says that, okay, I can see what she's saying right there. But even then, she's not digging that deep into it. So she wouldn't think of it in the aspect is that. Because, of course, Esau Edom has done very wicked things to us continuously in history, throughout history, even up until this day. But they're getting judged because we're the Lord's people. We're the children of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And they decided to fuck with the children of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. So,
you see the art.
And, of course, of all the wickedness they've polluted the earth with and made other countries join in on as well. But
audacity of these CEOs talking about older people, they don't want to work anymore, they don't want to work. They're offing themselves because they can't feed their families work anymore. Meanwhile, the environment in which they're trying to have us work is deteriorating our mental health.
No, let's stop it right there. That is a fact. Esau Edom has came out their mouths and said that we put things in the air, in the water, in the food that slowly kills us, that slowly deletes people, bro. That's how wicked Esau Edom is, man. They put things, forever chemicals, all these things. They put all these things in this stuff to destroy us and make us seem like we're going crazy, man.
Offing themselves because they can't feed their families, because they can't even, y'all know, biblical. So as we're witnessing this, mind you, this is biblical. Read Daniel. This the dream that he had with the statues and all the different segments. America is what is predicted on that statue.
Now she's talking about Daniel, the 2nd chapter, which this is the statue that she's talking about. This picture is courtesy of Great Millstone. But as you can see, the statue that he, was talking of, he went and broke it down, from the head to the midsection to the torso to the legs to the feet. And the feet being Babylon the Great, which is America. Because that is the last, that is our last captivity. That's the last empire that's going to reign on the earth after, our empire comes, which is going to be the kingdom of heaven, which will abide forever. The kingdom's going to last forever. So no one else is going to be in rulership over us ever again. But it's in Daniel chapter 2. You all can go read that. You all should go read that because I won't be talking about that in this lesson. But As you can see, though, it goes down Babylonian Empire. This is the ancient one, which was, ruled by Nebuchadnezzar and all of them. The Medo-Persian Empire, the Grecian Empire, and the Roman Empire, or Greco-Roman Empire. And then the final empire, which is Babylon the Great, also known as America.
From y'all really upholding America? You think that this is that Christian country that America's going, that God gonna come for? Where did y'all get that from?
They got that from because God loves everyone, which is not true. They got that from God loves the world, that BS that Christians preach. And let's see what the scriptures have to say about that. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High Power abideth forever. So this world that we're in right now is polluted with wickedness. So my question to you would be is this: why would Yahweh love a world that is filled with wickedness? The Lord only loves one set of people, which is the nation of Israel. Anyone else is not included in that. If you're not of that bloodline or that people, you're not included in that. Let me see if I can see. I got me going off into other aspects, but I can go ahead and pull it up real quick. Oh, so I got it right here. It just popped up in my head. This is Yahweh Shah speaking, which is the Father's Son, Yahweh. But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And I could break it down even more than that, go deeper into it, but that's not the point of the lesson. So let's just stay focused.
Where did y'all get that from? Something great is going to happen to the point where this so-called great nation is going to be taken down on its heels, on its knees. I'm here for it. I know what comes with that. People who knew and saw this in foresight, looking past history.
The people who saw this and knew this in foresight were our elders and our elder apostles and their teachers, their elders. They're the ones who foreseen this. The ones who are in the truth, the hopeful elect, have been talking about this and preaching of this for 40 plus years. They've been preaching this for 40 plus years. And this is the closest that, we all have been to seeing the end of this country.
People who saw that their country was going through that, they already knew. They left.
But see, they
were the ones that to survive and witness from afar their so-called great nation fall. I'm not too keen on being here for that. For any of that shit that y'all got thinking that y'all got going on.
So she said those people fled and left, you know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. You can't flee from the wrath or the hand of the Lord. The only way you can flee from it is if you're up on a chariot, So this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15. Actually, let's finish this and then I'm going to
because I know that the downfall of the United States of America, go read on how Rome and Greece fell. Mindsets that we have today. So imagine the kind of weaponry that we have today, the mindsets that we have going on at the same time, and then this so-called melting pot. It's going to be a gumbo. We all going to be cooking up in that motherfucking pot. It's civil war.
Is the American Empire.
Okay, so this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So that's talking about, the Civil War aspect. Sedition, what does that mean? What does that word sedition mean? Salakia. Let's get in the blue letter. It's not giving me the definition I'm looking for. Salakia. Revolt, sedition. So sedition is like a revolt or rebellion, revolution. So that's basically what is coming. People are going to be revolting. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So like she said, those people got up out of there and they just left. Well, you're not going to be able to do that. How are you going to be able to do that when there's martial law coming to this country, where you're going to have to do checkpoints whenever you try and travel? You're going to have to show an identification wherever you have to travel. You're going to have to show a reason wherever you travel. And if you don't, you're either going to get deleted or you're going to get sent back. For because of their pride, the city shall be destroyed, shall be troubled, Salakia. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So that is the civil war that she was talking about. Okay, so going into when she said, actually, let's go back to it real quick.
For any of that shit that y'all got thinking that y'all got going on. Because I know that was a long time ago. They didn't have the same technologies nor the same type of mindsets that we have today. So imagine the kind of weaponry that we have today, the mindsets that we have going on at the same time.
So, like she said, the type of weaponry, the type of technology, they didn't have that back then. This is Daniel chapter 12 and verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. So, that can speak in the aspect of in the end times, some people will wake up, some people, like now, knowledge is being increased, the hopeful elect. More and more people are waking up and getting into the truth. But at the same time, though, we're looking at it in the aspect as knowledge has been advanced. We went from, riding on chariots and whatnot, horse and buggy, to cars driving themselves. We have robots roaming the earth right now. Microchips that can be implanted into you. You know what I'm saying? All types of stuff. So that's just the aspect of knowledge being increased. You have all of these different things. The ICBM. That missile can get over here in 20 minutes or however fast Russia said. I know I'm butchering whatever they said because it wasn't exactly 20 minutes, but you get the point, man. Like she said, guns and all that stuff, different type of weaponry, all of these things, all of this to destroy this place. That's all it's for. This is Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So that's what she was saying. We're gonna be hearing about wars, rumors of wars. Lord willing, this presidential election sets off something here, bro. Lord willing, it sets something off here. But going into what she said, I'm going to be wrapping this up soon. She said, what did she say at the end of that video?
And then this so-called melting pot. It's going to be a gumbo. We all going to be cooking up in that motherfucking pot. It's called Civil War.
Is the American...
So, yeah, you might be cooking up in there, but the Lord's chosen people, his hopeful elect, will not be cooking in that pot. So, let's read. This is Revelation chapter 21 and verse 8. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. So that's what she's referring to. This place is going to be cooking. It's going to literally look like a lake filled with fire, But that is for those set of people that I just read, non-believers, people who do not fear the Lord, people who commit adultery, all of these things, any types of wicked acts of wickedness. Those are the people who will be, engulfed in those flames. All the heathen nations. It don't even matter if you didn't do none of that stuff. If you're a heathen, you will be in that. You know what I'm saying? So, and even, we finna get into it because there are going to be Israelites in there too. Wicked Israelites are going to be up in there too. So, because not all of, the nation of Israel is going to be saved in that day. Some are going to have to come back through, through our seed. Lord willing, we be of that number. This is Zechariah 13 and 8. And it shall come to pass. So let's read verse 7 to go on to verse 8 and 9. Awake, O sword, against my shepherd, and against the man that is my fellow, saith Yahweh of hosts. Smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered, and I will turn my hand upon the little ones. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Who is the sheep that he was talking about? He's talking about his children, Israel, were scattered among the nations across the 4 corners of the earth. Saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire. What fire is he talking about? The one that we just read, the lake of fire. And I will bring the third part through the fire via the chariots of the Lord. The angels. And will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I thought the names didn't matter, though. If the names didn't matter, how would you be able to call on his name in that time we're speaking of right here? You would have to have the true names, correct? You can't call on someone's name and say it's their name and it's not their name and expect them to respond. That's why it says they shall call on my name and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my most high power. So, Yeah, man, I just wanted to give a quick breakdown regarding that lesson or regarding that video I seen. You know, Lord willing, it was edifying to you all. Call halal Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Akakwadash. Until next time, I say shalom.